Guys, this is DeeSims back with another speed build. This is Clementine flats. They're more like condominiums. Um, this is for my family that I play off screen. They are siblings. They all just became young adults. And I'm trying to do a whole family tree thing. So I'm trying to continue playing with them. Um, this is in the New World, Newcrest, which I am loving. I love like the city backsplash, I guess you can call it. So this video is just the exterior. So this is just, um the walls and things and landscaping, things like that. There's no furnishing in this video. That will be in part 2 of this build. So this is only going to be 2 parts. It's not a let's build or anything. I just didn't want to put too much in a video. The build here for me was a little intensive. Is that the word I'm looking for? It was a little different for me because it is such a larger build. I wanted to do a ton of detail. You'll see me changing a lot throughout this. In all of my speed builds, I try to name like one of my major struggles, which was the stairs. Only because I've been looking on Google Images, and the main thing what I wanted was a whole flat. Like I didn't want any like interrupted space, I guess you can say. I wanted them to have like a whole full um like a full floor, and it's like extremely open and a lot of luxury apartment styles. I'm looking for my own place, so I've been in a bit of a apartment loft type mood because I think that's what I want. So I spend quite a while on the stairs, but at the end I had to come to grips that if we're gonna have stairs, they're gonna have to be in the middle of their flats. But it's not as bad because it kind of looks like a wraparound kind of thing, which is great. So that's what's going on with that. We went with, if you saw the thumbnail, we went with this beautiful orange color, which was, I really liked it a lot. We paired it with this light yellow. It kind of reminds me of like some kind of creamsicle, but it was really fun. But this took me a long time. Normally builds even this big doesn't take me this long, but I was, really trying hard to fix this up. So right now you'll just see me playing around with the stairs and the walls. I wanted this thing of like they had the same space but different floor plans. So you'll see in my second video with the furnishing and actually putting up walls and deciding what room is what, you'll see a lot of they have the same space, but it's going to be like completely different. Um I really loved how this turned out. It was like I feel as though this is one of my best builds because of the amount of detail. I mean, I put detail in my buildings, but this was a lot for me. I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers, a lot of home design shows. HGTV is like my second home now. So, just looking at a lot of people and seeing what they've done and seeing how I can be better with my building. So, I had a bit of a derpy moment. Um, so there's supposed to be 3 floors because there are 3 people. But what ended up happening was I got to this part and I was like, oh, I need another floor. But that's completely wrong. I didn't. So early in the video, I kind of went back. I did a whole floor and I went back and deleted the whole thing because I realized I didn't need this. Um so now that I'm into this whole luxury apartment thing, I thought how great would it be to have like some kind of like wraparound balcony porch type thing. So for a while, those balconies are open. So they'll have that little gap in the middle, but later on, I actually add something so they connected. So even if these balconies was like one is the kitchen and one is the bedroom, you can still get to each balcony without going inside of the house necessarily. So that's the beautiful orange color I was talking about. Um, this was just a lot. I mean, I love it to death, but I love it because, it took me it took me, I would say maybe about 3 hours, and I was just building. And I think what was going on with that is I never plan my builds ever. I just press record and whatever happens, happens. I know what I want to do, but I never sit down and like sketch it out, things like that. The most I'll do is look at Google Images for references, but other than that, I just start building. So sometimes I restarted this build 4 times. So this is the fifth attempt, and this is the one that I like the most. And it was all with the stairs. I wouldn't come to grips like, man, they're gonna have stairs or like a space dedicated to stairs in the middle of their flat. But I have big plans for the furnishing, so it's okay. The unfurnished version of this will be on the gallery. You can search DeeSims too because someone awesome already has my name. So yeah, if you would like the unfurnished version of these, you like to furnish them yourself, or you like to turn this into maybe a business or something else, please feel free to download at your pleasure. I also take requests. So if you're looking for a specific type of thing, yeah, I was having some time. I was going back looking through Google Images at this time, but I picked back up. If you have any requests or something like that, just feel free to um, message me on the comments on the gallery. I check them maybe 4 times a day as long as I'm on The Sims. I check everything. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you really like this video. I'm just starting out my channel. I started about 3 months ago, but I got sick and I was graduating from school, so it took up a lot of time. But now that I'm back, I'm really dedicated to the channel, and I just want people to watch the videos. So a cool thing I did here was I wanted like a pond, but we don't have ponds, of course. So what I did was I placed the trees and rocks first, and then I added a fountain around them using move objects. And you'll see me trying to go. I tried to go back and edit a rock, but it didn't work out either. Again, going back to Google Images, trying to figure out what else I can do. But I added some trim and it wasn't that bad. So I was like, oh, I can do this. A couple of things. Um, Me as a builder, I color the walls as I go. So you might see a couple of drywall pieces around, but I do my best, I try. I definitely go through everything before I upload on a gallery, make sure everything's painted and, everything is available. I have a question. With Newcrest, there's no bins or mailboxes on the lot. So I checked my settings and I was like, is this did I set this lot as something else? But no, it's a residential lot. It just doesn't have trash cans and mailboxes. A couple of what is the word I'm looking for? A couple of updates ago, they actually made mailboxes in the build mode um in the outdoor section. So if you've been looking for a mailbox, check that because that's what they are. So yes, that's that yellow, orange and white theme I was going with. It looks so fresh and I was just really excited about that. Sorry if you hear some strange sounds. um, didn't know that you can put a pool on the roof. So I actually did that. Um, the plans for the roof is to have like some kind of like outdoor area. Um, the Sims that I'm playing are really into partying and having gatherings and dinner parties and things like that all the time. So in their old house they even had an area for when they had guests over, it was a good hangout area. So that's what will be happening on the roof. Um the columns gave me a hard time because I had a derp moment. I kept placing columns and they were already there, but I couldn't see them because my walls were down. So at one point, I placed like 9 columns, and I was deleting for a while. But the columns just add an extra detail. Um, at the end, at the video, you'll see I forgot to place windows at the front, but I actually did them off camera. So there's some screenshots with the windows in the front, and then there's some in the back. But I'm so excited. This would be perfect with the perfect patio stuff pack that's coming out. That's coming out in 3 days. So there's going to be jacuzzis. So I'm very excited about that. So as soon as I get jacuzzis, I'm definitely going to put one up there on the roof. Hopefully we can put them on roofs. But yeah, this is just coming along. A lot of light landscaping, not very heavy. Some greenery everywhere. This place looks amazing at night. It looks amazing. Um, that's a lighting was a big thing for me because, like I said, we have a lot. They have a lot of parties at night, and you gotta see. Um, so yeah, love those lamps that we got and Get to Work. Those are great. Yeah, so just coming around, going through the extra detailing thing, making sure everything's lit so everyone can see. Um, there's not much going on in the back, but that's plenty of room to expand. So if you wanted to do another set of apartments, or if you wanted to copy the lot and do like two on the same lot, maybe face them to each other, that'd be awesome too. That pool actually changed because it took up a lot of space in the loft downstairs. I didn't know that it would go through the wall. But here are the screenshots, guys. We're coming up to them right about now. So that's it without the windows. And of course, I go back and add them. And I change the pool. So you'll be able to see that. So thanks, guys. Stick around for the next video for the furnishing part. See you later. Bye.